Welcome back, Take fans, to Battlestar Galactica, Season 2. Let's get toasting. Hello and welcome back, Take fam. So today we're jumping right in, and we left off with a battle over here where the Cylons overpower us, and we're supposedly going to lose a fourth of our fleet. So we can't have that. So let's go ahead and get in here and take care of it ourselves. Alrighty, and so this time we actually have Tilium, so we can actually, you know, set things up properly too, which is nice. So, learned a good lesson there is to keep some Tilium on reserve for your battles. Don't just use it all jumping around and trying to, you know, build up the fleet. So, yeah, let's see here. So our basic fleet costs like 200 per battle, which is interesting. Alright, so let's see here. We got 9 enemies. Let's go ahead and bring the Battlestar like this. Let's bring the entire adamant wall over here, and we're focusing anymore on putting them down, not up. So this is going to be a rough fight. I'm going to predict Arachnes, Reapers, or Revenants, or whatever they're called. I'm predicting this is going to be a rough battle. But we're going to live through it. We will win.
Fleet group is jumping in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so let's see here. First thing is absolutely first. Let's go ahead and not sure why the adamant was selected first, but okay, let's go ahead and launch everything that we got all across the board.
Yes,
boom,
sir.
boom, boom, boom. Let's move for the runaway tactic.
Commander.
They are significantly lower than us, so we're going to move our Z-axis down as
Yes,
well.
sir.
That is not what I clicked. Am I actually able to shoot at missiles? No. I was like, wait a minute, can I shoot missiles at these dudes? Okay. The adamant wall of all of them definitely needs to go down. And simple reasoning is their armor is weakest on the bottom. Alright, there we go. Let's get this going. Let's see what we're up against in terms of fighters. Nope. There are 2, 3, 4.
Thrusters nominal. RCF green.
Okay, so 4 groups of raiders to worry about. Let's send our Vipers over there to take out the raiders.
Yes, sir.
And then we want to identify some of them. Okay, that is not what I'm trying to do.
Yes, sir.
Guess we went the wrong way. Okay, there we go. And you can go ahead and head over to this one in the back over here. You can head to the other one in the back.
Understood.
And we'll hold the Raptors for the moment. In the meantime, let's continue on the retreat tactic and lowering our Z-axis. And if any of you guys are curious where I get the Z-axis concept from, it's from an extremely old game called Homeworld, where the game was real-time strategy focused on massive space conflict like this, and they had X, Y, Z. So X would be horizontal, Y would be vertical, and then Z would be your up and down. Alright, let's see here. So we got their raiders are coming in. We're still doing this runaway thing. This is going to be a longer battle. So I will apologize to those of you in advance who are hoping for a not very lengthy, quick, easy battle. But unfortunately, those are a luxury in this game. Especially at this point now where we have to use, you know, we have to try and get them to split up. We have to do different things to make them easier to pick off. What in the fuck is this shit? They're already able to fire torpedoes. Like, They already see us. Huh. They smashed one of their own, though. So our Raptor is out there trying to counter them a little bit. Let's go ahead and do something like this real quick. And we're going to flak off the left side. The Raptor... Yeah, you're going to just chill. We're going to keep you doing that. So then, just to keep everything in sync, let's get the adamant wall to take a left turn here. Or port turn.
Yes, Commander. Fighter squadron
Turn faster.
is taking fire.
Faster. Damn it. Not turn fast enough. Oh well.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Okay. And then we can cancel the flak. So I'm not really sure how they were able to shoot so far. I think it's kind of dumb that they could. But, yeah. I got nothing. Alright, so we do have a bunch of Arachnes. We have Raiders. So we don't have to worry about the warp things doing the turning stuff around. That would be extremely ugly. Raptor, you're going to turn around and actually go after the Nemesis here. The Vipers that are still fighting all their guys are still doing that. We got the other Vipers. Yeah, actually, I'm going to turn you two to go ahead and focus on this Nemesis up here in the front. You're going to go ahead and continue scouting down there, though. So, it looks like our fight is Arachnes and Nemesis. So let's go ahead and keep on doing this. You guys are going to go down still, because we do still need you to go down at least one more round.
Yes, Commander.
And let's see here. With this firing salvo, are any of the missiles going to hit the Battlestar? Kind of looks like it, so I'm actually going to have the Battlestar go up. I think is
yes,
good.
Sir.
Yeah. Alright, everybody, let's pile drive that first Arachne coming in.
Missiles on their way. Yes, Commander.
That won't kill it, but that will delete its armor, making it a whole hell of a lot easier to kill. Alright, let's go. And if any of those actually hit the Battlestar, oh my god, we did have one salvo of missiles on a Battlestar. That's not cool. Funny thing is, though, is the Battlestar still has more armor on its right side. Yeah, right side than it does on the left side. Alright, so we're going to keep on moving. We're going to kind of move in...
Yes, Commander.
This direction instead of retreating 100%. And part of the reason for that is that gives us a angle so that when they do fire missiles off again, we get to throw up a flak field. They are coming after us. There is a Revenant. Okay, so this Viper who was doing the scouting is now going to fall back up to anti-Nemesis duty. Are these Vipers done killing these guys off? No. 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 And no. That's kind of sad. Don't know what these Scorpion squadrons are. I think those are the ones that are like turrets almost. Alright. I mean, we got a lot of distance. We still have enough distance between us so that we have reaction time to missiles coming in.
Keep that black wall up.
And they are doing just that. And they are going straight towards the Battlestar yet again. At least the Nemesis are. These guys are kind of coming straight at us. It looks like we will have some difficulty. Let's see. Vipers, you're fighting there. Vipers. Okay, we're going to go... It looks like the Vipers are going all out anti-Raider right now. I will leave them to that for one more round. Let's see here. 2 turns for the missile salvo yet again. I'm going to keep on going like this.
Sir.
Let's actually move a little bit
sir.
away from them still. Let's keep on doing something similar to this. There we go.
Understood.
We want to give our Vipers as much time as they can to do as much damage as they can.
Missiles incoming.
And there's the flak wall. Looks like no leaks. That's perfect. Missiles from the behind. Okay. Let's go ahead and do something like this. And you guys are going to keep on doing this, like, shifty type movement here. Let's see. What we called it, we used to call this strafing, where you're moving sideways more than you are moving forward or backwards. Alright, so our Vipers have now wiped out the heinous, annoying fighters. Let's see, what's this guy got left? Cancel. What does this guy got left? He's gonna die. So let's actually get the rest of our Vipers on this Nemesis up here first. Annoyed with Nemesis, so yeah, they're gonna be taken care of first. We're gonna go to our Raptor, and he's gonna go ahead and launch his rockets on this Nemesis. Alright, so the Nemesis has fired their rounds. We have one more turn before the Arachnes can shoot. This guy's gonna have to defend, so we're still good on that. But he didn't get to fire very many because of how much damage that Nemesis has. Probably been damaging its hangar base and stuff. Okay, so that second Nemesis is getting deleted. That's perfect. Okay, Artemis is going to drop the flak wall. Continue to shift and fire missiles. Let's see, what's this? So this first Arachne's front and bottom is pretty damaged. It's at 80%. This one down here, then there's this one, then there's this one. Let's shoot at the one down low. Nope, that's the wrong button. This button is the one I'm looking for. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, wow. Let's see here. If I go backwards, okay, it's about the same. I have to click through their whole fleet just to get to this thing. But, you know.
Understood.
That's the name of the game. Clicky, clicky.
Missiles on their way.
Alright, so there we go. That should help a lot with that guy. Don't want these guys to move too far away from the Battlestar. I just don't want them to suddenly be targeted and focused on. Oh, looks like we clicked on the upper one instead of the middle one.
Yes, Commander.
Actually, I'm going to have the Battlestar go down a little bit as well. And that should be even Steven. Okay, this Nemesis is about to die. That Nemesis is going to die really quick. Then we got one Nemesis left. And then I think I'm going to send all the fighters after the Arachne in the back or the Hydra. But the Hydra doesn't really do anything that I'm worried about. Ooh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Ah! They're getting closer. To the point where we might have to leave the flak wall up 100%. Alright, so we did take out a Nemesis. You can see it blowing up there in the background. Nice job. Nice work, guys.
Understood.
If my Viper squads could hear me, they would be getting a lot of pats on the back. Okay, they're already after the next Nemesis, which is perfect. These guys have almost finished off this one. He will not get his missiles off this round. It does look like a couple of those got through, but I don't think we took any damage. Now all we've got left are the Arachnes. So we got one Arachne up here and one Arachne here that have both taken some damage. So let's go ahead and get the whole swarm on the same picture here. And that happens to be this Nemesis first. Not the Arachne. Although I would like the Arachne to get pewed at, but you know, that's not the mission objective at the moment. Well, it is, but it isn't. Our squadron is still, our swarm is still really powerful, so it's doing a lot of damage. As you can see, we've used it to
On it,
take out
Commander.
currently, what, 2 Nemesis, almost 3 Nemesis, so that's almost 3 of their ships, taking out all their swarms. The Arachnes just have not been firing their missiles yet. Okay, we're in range. Oh, there we go. Missiles incoming. Okay, so we got round 1 of missiles. Unfortunately, this might be a bad moment for us, but because we're going to need to rotate sooner rather than later. Let's go like this. I'm going to go ahead and make the adamant wall go to offense mode.
Understood.
First, let's get them set up.
On it, Commander.
Then let's go down the adamant wall and go offense mode. And considering the circumstance, we're also going to make the Artemis Battlestar the Popocatépetl. Popocatépetl. I'm not really sure what language that is, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead on that one. The swarm has finished him off, and they immediately went for the next Arachne, which I'm not going to complain about. Okay, so these Arachnes have a super large range, but it's not going to help them very much. Actually, let's send all the swarms after the Revenant over here.
Understood.
It's funny how I seem to have this issue. Like, I don't even need to see the picture. I mean, when I don't see the picture, like when I don't see the Revenant, I keep mixing its name up with Reaper. But once I see the ship, it instantly clicks as Revenant. I don't even need to look at the name. And I don't know. I find that kind of funny and awkward at the same time. Alright, so we are literally obliterating the first Arachne. We're going to continue this awkward shift.
Understood.
Let's
Yes,
move the adamant wall a little bit closer. Once that first one is dead, and let's see here. Okay, I need to make the adamant wall go a little bit further down. Actually, I'm gonna make you go up a little bit, and then so the next threat to us is actually the Revenant. So I'm going to go ahead and focus fire on him with the adamants here. So we'll have the swarms and the adamants. Well, the adamants are just going to launch missiles. They're not actually going to engage cannon-wise. We want to finish off this Arachne that's close because they have a really long range. Like, all their guns are actually really long range. They don't have a lot of them, but they're big and they're long range. Other than that, we're going to hope that our flak wall doesn't take out too many of our missiles. Our swarms are going to help deal with the Revenant.
Understood.
I'm going to have you go like this. It looks like the next target is the Revenant, period. So let's take him out. He is getting close, and the big problem with him is like any other thing, their guns go straight through the flak wall. The flak wall is meaningless in front of it. So everybody is going to focus on the Revenant, and we're going to take him down really fast. In the meantime, the flak wall will stay up. They're still pewing their missiles out. They are still shooting at the Battlestar. Battlestar does still have armor on the left side, so it's good. Just like that, Revenant was eaten for lunch. You guys need to focus on the Arachne in the back. And once you're done with that Arachne, I will have the swarm head after the Hydra. And so this is a perfect example of what I wanted these fleets to be able to accomplish now with the new strategy type idea.
Yes, sir.
And they're definitely pulling it off very, very successfully.
So say we all.
Alright, so we're going to
Yes,
move up
sir.
like this and target the next Arachne in line. And the reason I do specific targeting like this should be quite obvious, but it's simply because focused fire kills things faster. And the faster you kill them, the less they get to pew-pew. The less they pew-pew, the less damage you take. And in the long run, it's just all sufficient. We have to keep that wall up because they keep having stuff to throw out at us. Okay, that Arachne's now dead. This one, actually, I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys are good to go over here and rip this Hydra apart. No, I don't want you to go there. After the Hydra. It's like each one of these guys that I select has the opposite arrow, so I'm just going to click pretty much twice with each one of them, and then we'll be good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the swarm is now after the Hydra. It's going to take him one turn to get over there. The Hydra's so far away from the fleet and all the action that its ability to heal or restore armor or whatever exactly it is that it does is like not even, it's null. It can't hit its own fleet. That's kind of funny. What's the point of a support ship that doesn't get close enough to actually support its own fleet? Alright, so we're focusing on this guy next. Blah, 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 doop, 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 doop. There we go.
Missiles incoming.
Again, none of the missiles got through the flak wall. Perfect.
Artemis
This
taking
Arachne
damage.
is getting obliterated. The Battlestar is starting to take damage, but I don't really think I need to worry about it. And the reason being is because
So say we all.
they don't have enough firepower to kill it before we kill both of them. And so we should be good. For example,
Yes, sir.
the adamant wall here is now going to missile the second Arachne here and delete its armor, so we might
Understood.
kill both Arachnes
Yes,
this
Commander.
very turn. We might not, but you know, I like to be positive about
Artemis
things.
is taking damage.
That Arachne's taking a lot of damage.
Target acquisition maintained.
Battlestar's taking damage. Their armor is melted off. So we won't kill it this turn, but it's dead next turn. And I don't think it has missiles up,
So say we all.
so I'm going to cancel the flak and missile
Yes,
it
Commander.
with the Artemis. And I shouldn't have to tell them to target it, but, you know, why not? I think it actually does help them in some way, kind of organize their fire or
Artemis is
something
taking
like that.
damage.
So the Artemis did take a lot of damage in the end, but boom, there's no longer a threat to the Artemis. So in taking out their entire fleet just to take some damage, I mean, it took, what is that, 2/3 of its damage, because they have like 120 hull. So we did great. We did really good for such a inferior fleet. And to think that if I would have clicked auto, I would have lost 2/3 of my, or 1/4 of my fleet, which is probably 2 ships, which is more like 1/3 of my fleet. And knowing the game, they would have made it the Artemis be one of them, which means we would have lost the commander, and we would have had to do everything all over again for that fleet. Okay, well, let's go ahead and missile the bastard. The adamants are kind of fanning out, which is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not really worried about them.
Missile tubes prepped.
I mean, it's whatever. They're not going to get close enough to shoot it anyways, unless it comes diving after us. The one thing I have seen these Hydras try to do is kamikaze before. And that does... that... they're... oh, well, they won't... yeah, okay, well, it's dead this turn, period. And I don't think the missiles will even get to it. Waiting... you have to wait for the computer to actually load what's going to happen the next round. And that's why sometimes you'll see me sitting here waiting to click the end turn button in situations like this, but yeah. he's almost ready to level up. Alright. Alright, so that's that. Alright. So we actually have a minute to look at things. Let's go ahead and... The Quorum of 12 is mad at us for Erelon. Oh, wow. I see why. Where's Erelon? That's over here. You need to get over to Erelon ASAP. Yes, I'm going to spend the money. Let's see. Building ships. We do need to get another Minerva going. That's 900. We're looking at possibly 2 battles this round. Maybe more. So I don't have the money to spend on that, which is unfortunate, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. The Pycon Pikes are ready to move. I'm going to move them over here to Helios Gamma. And we're going to start dealing with this side. Unless I'm able to get their officer bigger. I would love to get the officer bigger here. I don't think we're going to have that capacity, though. He needs another battle. 2,000 experience. Jesus. So, I'm going to go ahead and have him just jump along. I'm going to take this Adamant with him. Because this Adamant is supposed to be part of this fleet. And it will be once we can get there. So, you're moving there. And you're moving with them. Confirm. The Daedalus is here. We got a Minotaur, which is going to be added to one of these guys. You're going to be fighting. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Cross fingers.
Detected a Cylon strike fleet, sir.
Okay, so this battle should actually be pretty easy. We might lose something, we might not. Cross your fingers. Colonial victory, no losses. That's perfect. That is exactly what we were asking for. The next one looks about the same. Not really sure where this is. Scorpion Stingers in Erelon. Oh, that's over here. I probably wanted... Well, cross your fingers again. Oh, another colonial victory with no losses. So this turn went very, very unpredictable. I did not realize that we were going to get so lucky. Let's see here. We now have enough Tillium to go ahead and start building ourselves another Minerva. This is good. We need it for 2 fleets, at least. Then this Cylon fleet here needs to be dealt with. We have one in Sagittaron, and we have one in Taron. Although Taron is conflicted right now, so it's not like it has a lot of issues. Okay, we're jumping you to here because this is one of our problem colonies. We don't want them to have more problems with us, and that will cost us Tillium. But after this turn, it looks to me like we'll pretty much be set in stone. Let's check and see if any of our officers are ready for promotion. You're ready to be assigned. We don't have a fleet for you yet. You are not ready for promotion. You're not ready for promotion. So it doesn't look like anybody's ready to be promoted just yet. But guys, this is all I've got for you today. This has been Takehitsu, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. I hope you have enjoyed it all. If you have, please hit the thumbs up. If you did not, please hit the thumbs down. And let me know in the comments down below why it was so horrible. Or just, you know, tell me to have a nice day. That'd be awesome too. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Weapons free. Prepare for engagement.
Thrusters nominal, RCS green, I'm good to go. Every single one of our pilots comes home today, understand? now.
Alert reporting equals to by 76 degrees, flash projection.
Set secondary battery, full attack mode, fire at will. What's your time to manual?
Target acquisition is through. Give me manual controls now.
Keep your target locked. Watch for clearance.
Get them.
Firing on target. Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
Cleanup order received. Rally on me. Reaching. Bingo fuel. That got a little messy. Sweep the decks and prepare for catch. We're done here.
Order received to clean up and de-escalate.